I don't do intros. How you guys doing today? I'm doing alright today. Today I'm returning to uploading videos, and what better way to return than the little series that you all seem to enjoy. The series where I've made a new character and I'm going through the game, and as I'm unlocking everything, I'm stopping at every notable level range and talking about what kind of invasions you might experience at those levels. And today is the day that we finally get to experience the meta level invasions. Now, before we go any further, guys, I would greatly appreciate if you guys would follow my Twitch and go join my Discord, man. The Discord's all about PvP builds. You can show me your clips, you can show me your builds, and you can talk to all kinds of people, including myself, about Elden Ring PvP or Souls games PvP in general. We all hang out there and it's a good time. Um, with that being said, guys, let's talk about meta level invasions in Elden Ring. Now, what is the meta level invasions? Like, what levels do you go to for meta level invasions? Well, there's a couple of different levels that you go to. You go to 120, you go to 125, you go to 137, you go to 138, you go to 139, and the last one, but not least, is 168. And we're going to talk about all of them in this video. But first, I would like to talk about where the term meta level came from. Because I don't know if many people know this, but we are still clinging on to the notion of quote-unquote meta that was set way back in Demon Souls, actually. So, way back in Demon Souls, there was a small group of people that, back in like 2009, whatever, that really enjoyed Demon Souls PvP, and they got together. They made a group of duelers and whatnot, and they settled on the level 120 to fight each other at, and that's kind of how the meta came up to be. It came from Demon Souls, and it's been in every single Souls game since then. Even if it didn't really make sense to be in like other Souls games and stuff like that, that was the level everyone stopped at because that's the level that those Demon Souls duelers set the precedent to way back in 2009. Now, Elden Ring is a bit different because all the stats in Elden Ring go much higher than Demon Souls, right? Demon Souls, like maybe 50 was your hard cap, right? Elden Ring damage stats go up to 80. Your health stat goes up to 60, you know? So, do we still stop at these levels? Well, technically yes, because that's just what everyone agreed upon doing, right? But thankfully, in terms of matchmaking in Elden Ring, you can hit these levels and still shape your build to be much higher than you want it to be, right? 168, for example. The reason why we go to 168 is because 168 hits up to 200 and it can hit it down to the 150s. Now, there was a lot of like debate going on between 150 and 120 when Dark Souls 3 came out because again the stats in Dark Souls 3 were a bit different than Demon Souls. They went a little bit higher. But yeah. So what should you expect from meta level invasions? Well, this is where you're gonna find all your gank squads. This is where you're gonna find all your Runark duelists. This is where you'll get boss fogged the most at this level. Yeah. So if you wanted to make a low level meta build, I'd probably say you should go to 125 and you'll find all that stuff there. If you wanted to hit the 125s and the 150s, you could go to 137, 138, 139. I think they all pretty much do the same thing. But I tried all of them in this video just so I can be transparent with you guys. And of course, if you want to be a little bit higher, maybe you want more natural invasions, 168 is really, really good because it hits up to 200. People really don't know why 200 works the way it does in this game. People think A lot of people still to this day think that 200 is laughable when it comes to builds, but honestly, you know, we'll talk about it when the level 200 video comes out. But 200 is pretty damn good for Elden Ring, because the stats work the way they do, right? They're much higher than Dark Souls 3. They're much higher than any of the Souls games when it comes to like hard caps and soft caps and whatnot. Now, with that being said, you'll still probably find a lot of Runard duelists and gank squads and, you know, stuff like that happening at 168 as much as you would like 150 and 125 and whatnot. But yeah, guys, that's where the term meta comes from, and this is where you're gonna find all your typical Elden Ring silly meme invasions. This is where they're gonna come from, right? And that's the reason why I kind of make these kind of videos, because some people, they may not want this. Some people are just looking for this kind of stuff, right? And that's why I wanted to make this little video series where I talk about what you might experience at these levels. Some people are finding it helpful, and I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are liking this video series that I'm doing. And the character is still not done yet. I've reached my maximum level for this character. He's not going past 168. But I do have like 10 builds that are sitting at 200 right now, just because it used to be my favorite level to invade at. And it's still very fun. I still invade at 200, but I think 168 is like a pretty good balance for... Oh, I found a gank squad, and they might be fun to kill for a nice, nasty little clip, right? For for a video. But really, like, I'd say my top 3 favorite places to invade are like 80, 168, and then 200. I'm not really a fan of meta invasions personally, but I could see how you might be. Depending on what you're looking for, right? In terms of quote-unquote meta invasions. If you want to, you know, make the sweatiest invader build and go kill a bunch of gank squads with dual pikes or whatever, or blood-infused dual pikes or whatever, you know, you could do that. If you're looking to run like a lore build, an RP build like I kind of do most of the damn time, and try to casually invade, you can still do that at meta, but I'd recommend doing it at 168. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, man. If you like this kind of content, it's kind of Elden Ring PvP invasion content, duels, I do it all. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe to the video, man. Yeah. With that being said, guys, peace out, fare thee well, all that fun stuff, and don't you dare go hollow, friends. It's good to be back and uploading. I will be streaming today, so come catch me on the stream. Alright, see you guys later.